What if I told you that one of the many overachievers you know were probably told they were lazy when they were growing up? I mean, I know these are harsh words and they're meant to motivate a child, but in reality, those words just become implanted in their minds and they take root. They take root as a powerful limiting belief. And in today's video, we are going to dig into this infamous phrase and how it can result in future overworking and burnout. So let's jump in. You know, growing up, there was one phrase I heard more often than anything else. It was, "You're lazy," or "Why are you so lazy?" or "Don't be so lazy." And as I got older, that narrative didn't fade. It morphed. In college, it sounded like, "You're too lazy to get through engineering major. You just don't work hard enough to get A's in your major." And there's a whole lot of things. And here's the thing. When you hear something often enough, especially at a young age, you just don't hear it. You believe it, right? It becomes a belief. And even when I was achieving, even when I was excelling, and even when I was building a business, managing a household, and pouring into my coaching clients, I still caught myself thinking, I'm not working hard enough. I didn't do enough today. I feel guilt for stopping work or leaving the office. Man, I would catch myself checking emails during family time. And worst of all, I'd feel uncomfortable doing nothing, even when I desperately needed a break. Man, that's the guilt of rest, right? I remember one evening, not too long ago, a few years back, I had spent hours building content for our MindFlow Cycle program. Finally, I gave myself permission to just sit, watch a show, breathe, do nothing productive. But as I walked into the bedroom after that 1 hour downtime, I said to my wife, man, I feel guilty. I didn't do anything useful. I didn't do anything useful for this past hour. And man, she just looked at me and asked something that stopped me cold. This is it. What did you constantly hear growing up? It's truth. Without even thinking, I said, "You're lazy." That's it. That belief, just those words, man, they've been shaping my life for decades. And here's what I've learned. Most high achievers, especially those balancing a career and a household and parenthood, man, they're running on beliefs they really never chose. I mean, you may look like you have it all together from the outside, right? Maybe you've seen these individuals who are like, wow, that person's awesome. But inside, they or you are constantly second guessing yourself, right? You feel guilty when you slow down. You worry you're never doing enough, even though you're stretched thin. And despite all your success, you feel like you're failing at being fully present with your kids or your spouse or yourself. I mean, does this sound familiar? This is where limiting beliefs come into the picture. They're like background apps draining your mental battery without you realizing it. And if you're anything like me, you've probably picked up a few sneaky ones over the past years. Essentially, beliefs that tell you you have to outwork everyone to prove your worth, or that success means sacrificing your health or time with your family, or if you rest, you're simply falling behind. But here's the thing. Those beliefs aren't facts. They're just thoughts that got repeated so often you mistook them for reality. They're not true. They're false. And even after all the inner work that I've done, I still uncover new layers, new beliefs. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, I found 2 new limiting beliefs I hadn't seen before. And I've been coaching on this stuff for a long time now. And that's the thing about personal growth. It's not a one and done. It's like finding buried treasure, except what you're digging up has been sabotaging you from below for many, many years. Luckily, the tools we teach in our program, the MindFlow Cycle, have become second nature to me. So when I discover a belief, I know what to do with it. I know how to interrupt the cycle, how to question the thought, how to rewire the pattern and move forward stronger than before. And that's what I want for you. Because if you're listening to this, you're probably a high performer or a parent or both, and you're trying to hold it all together without losing yourself. So let's talk a little bit why this matters. In fact, you might be thinking, okay, I've got some inner dialogue that isn't serving me, but is it really that serious? Yes, it is serious. And here are 10 reasons why ignoring your limiting beliefs could be stalling your career or damaging your relationships or slowly making you sick, physically sick. So, number one, it's the chronic overworking. Man, it becomes your identity. You start to believe that your worth is measured by your output. And this leads to burnout, resentment, and a never-ending to-do list. Number two, you struggle to be fully present at home. I mean, even when you're with your kids or your spouse, is your mind somewhere else? Are you thinking about work or what you should be doing or what you didn't get done? It's not a good place to be. Number three, does rest feel like a failure? Does this downtime, it becomes uncomfortable. Instead of recharging, you spend your time off feeling guilty or even anxious. Number four, you begin to avoid opportunities that stretch you. Some beliefs tell you you're not smart enough, or you're not ready enough, or that kind of person is not you. So you play small, even if no one else sees it. And number five, you repeat unhelpful patterns. Ever notice you keep getting stuck in the same loops? That's your subconscious. That's your subconscious playing the same script on the same issues on repeat. It's like a broken record over and over again. And then number six, your health. Your health takes a hit from stress and sleep issues and poor nutrition and skipping the workouts. All of these are linked to belief, driven habits that prioritize doing over being. Number seven, your kids start to mirror you. Oh, this is a scary one. What you believe, they absorb. If you're always busy, always stressed, always self-critical, they're going to grow up thinking that's normal. And number eight, you basically sabotage your own success. If you believe deep down you're not worthy of success, love, or freedom, you'll subconsciously create situations that reinforce that belief. Number nine, let's talk about your relationships because they will suffer. Because they will suffer when you're constantly in your head, worried about being enough. You don't show up fully for the people who matter most. And number 10, you never feel done. No matter what you achieve, it's never enough. There's always something more to do, to prove, and some invisible bar that you have to reach. So, what can you do about these? Well, the first thing is to start by getting honest with yourself. Ask yourself, what beliefs did I absorb growing up about rest, success, money, or self-worth? What do I say to myself when I slow down? What's the story behind the guilt I feel? Then don't stop at awareness. Learn the tools to rewrite those beliefs. This is important. This is what we included in the MindFlow Cycle. That's what it's all about. We teach high-performing professionals how to identify those patterns that are quietly burning them out and place them in systems that create flow, energy, and peace. We provide the tools you need to get through those limiting beliefs and eliminate them because it's not just mindset, it's full transformation. One that gives you more time with your kids, more clarity at work, and more freedom in your day. And no, you don't have to hustle harder to get there. So here's what I want you to remember. Number one, you're not lazy. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You've just been running on old programming, old code, and it's time to upgrade. It's time to rewrite the story. If this resonated with you, man, leave me a comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear what beliefs you've uncovered and how you're learning to let them go. And also, if you need help with this, check out our website at www.mindflowcycle.com. You can either pick up one of our free resources. We've got tons of articles there that talk about this subject. And we'll see you again real soon in the next episode. So take care. Thanks a lot.